Hello.
Hi.
Oh, this time you're going to be nice to me.
I'm gonna be
Aw,
very nice. Hi,
I
everybody.
so
Welcome to
appreciate
our
it. Hi,
weekly check-in
lady.
call. I'm super excited today to be here and to just congratulate you guys because I'm loving the changes that are coming up, the mindset shifts that are happening, and your commitment. Your level of commitment is to be completely proud of. I have to say that I'm very proud of Maggie. I'm very proud of Maggie because she had a setback at some point. I think it was at the beginning of the weekend or at the end of the weekend. And she did not let that distract her from her goals. She just took the lesson and she went on. And I really commend you for that. And you're getting there. We made a plan for this month and you're getting there. You're focused, and that's really commendable. Congratulations to Cindy. I know that last night she was brave enough and she went live on Facebook and she shared her story and she inspired other people to do the same. And just hearing her talk, I didn't know a few things about her, and just her sharing her story really pointed out to me the power of this community. And we never know what we serve. Like, I just decided to invite her to be part of a group, but I didn't know, how much it could benefit her life until she shared, the pieces that helped her. So thank you very much. And Sonia, thank you as well, because I know you've been participating more and you've been out there sharing a piece of you. And I really want to thank you for that. Like, your efforts are not.
And January, she's shown up every single day and she's doing 80-day obsession. Like, high five. Like, hello.
So really, guys, this is our call. So I just wanted to briefly mention to you, this week something happened. I don't know if many of you know, but I suffer from endometriosis, and it doesn't happen every month where I have heavy flows, but this month I did, and it was really bad. Like, I lost a lot of blood. To the point where every like 20 to 30 minutes I needed to be in the bathroom, and it felt like I was birthing a child. So I needed to do a little bit of home remedies. I don't like a lot of pills, and even my capsules, the ones that I talk about, the Primrose evening ones, even those weren't helping. So I needed to get back to the roots. And my mom had always talked to me about, I don't know if you use the plant cactus, in Spanish, la tuna de España. So my mom has that plant in her house just for us, for our women problems. And I needed to make a tea for that. And that was my saving grace. That right there, like, it really brought down the inflammation and it calmed the bleeding down. So sometimes this just comes to show you that we're not perfect. We have moments, but instead of panicking or going through, I just went in and did a little bit more research and trusted the process and went with natural remedies in return. So I apologize if you saw that I was a little bit off and I wasn't really inactive, but that was one of the reasons why. Um, and I just want to share with you that sometimes you may be going through certain things, and don't give up, or don't be like, this is not working or whatever. Just do some research, check it out, and continue on with your process. All right. That was my little sharing.
Not all at once. Thank you so much, Amira. I think that it's important. I think that once we are able to search, and we're so blessed that we have Google, we have Pinterest, we have so many other ways to kind of research things that are good for us the natural way. And obviously, if you need to drink, I don't know, like a pain reliever, by all means do so. But I am one also that loves to just recruit to other things that will help me. I know that in the beginning of my journey with To Be Mindset, as far as incorporating so many different foods to my body and vegetables, I've always suffered from using the potty, number two. Hence, I always used to drink a lot of pills. So when I started the healthier journey, I kind of left that aside. So I had to recruit to foods that allowed me to go to the restroom naturally. So you might be experiencing the same thing. Definitely water helps. Um, Go with the prunes, go with papaya, go with la naranja, the oranges. Have the whole orange. There's something in the skin of the orange that it helps kind of,
the pulp, right? Like
the pulp helps. So these things I've learned along the way, and I literally just ways to go to the restroom, fruits, what foods are good, and try it. Like the higher the fiber, the better for you. Also, we have digestive health that is a boost for Shakeology, so it's also really good, and it helps me use the restroom. So I know that this conversation is like, whoa, it's deep, but guess what? That's what we're in here for, to help one another and for us to feel good and comfortable to know that, yes, we are a group of women that go through, like, the menstrual cramps, the hormones imbalances. And it's crazy because my sister and I, we share the same monthly visit, and we go through like hell together, and we're cranky together, and we're hormonal together. So that's hell in itself, with everything else that we deal with, right? But we make it work, and it's not that it's going to be perfect, but there's a lot of alternatives out there that you can always find and adapt. It's trial and error. I'm not telling you that what I've done helps you, but you won't lose anything by trying. Another thing that I know that works for the restroom is the aloe vera. I know that it tastes like crap. They sell that in Trader Joe's, and you can dilute it, a little drops, have it with water, and just take a shot. I say one thing. I know that when I was in the quick fix mentality, I would do any type of diet. You tell me cabbage soup, I would drink it. I would have a beet juice with, I would do juicing that was just horrible. I would drink it. So when I think of aloe vera, I'm like, all right, so it's just one shot. Like, get over it, move on. So weigh your options and know that you got this. We all do. I don't know. That was my 2 cents there. Anyone else? How are you guys doing?
So I had a little setback because I got the shoulder injury. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask Norris about this because I know that last year you went through something similar where you had a shoulder injury. So I was like really disappointed that I couldn't do 80-day obsession. And I'm very grateful for this group because it's basically just focused on nutrition, which is when I started, that's what I wanted to do, like really focus on my nutrition. But then I didn't realize working out was going to be taken away from me. And it's been hard because I love like taking Energize. I love working out because it gives me that stress relief, like the endorphin. So even though I feel healthy, so I had to commit to something. So that's why I picked the Ultimate Reset. Because if not, I knew that I was going to let like my emotions and everything take over, because it's happened in the past. So I knew that. So I'm like, let me commit to something. And that's challenging. The Ultimate Reset is challenging in itself. So, but I feel good. Like my body's feeling good after I'm in week 3 and it's finally feeling good. But, I still feel that need, like I want to move, like I'm walking, but it's just like
frustrating.
And I've been going to, it's unbelievable frustrating. I can't believe I even feel this way.
And
it's almost like what is happening. And I'm like in physical therapy. Yeah. So today I went and I'm like, no, but I could do yoga. They were like, no, you cannot hold yourself up. Like, and they're like so on top of me. And like today they gave me harder workout with my one arm, but some of them is both. But I'm feeling it now. And they were like, you have to ice it. I'm like, it's cold outside. I'm not icing it. I'm like, can I do it hot? Like, but I'm not able to. And I'm having such a hard time accepting that I can't
to sweat. And it's funny because I went through it last year, going through this whole new journey. I was like, what is this? Like, Lord, please help me. But I had to let go of controlling the things that I would love. So exercise to me is not something that I love. I don't wake up loving to work out, but I love the benefits of it. The happy endorphins, the sweat. So when I had to let go of it, I can so relate to you right now. And I'm thankful that I went through it, so now I can help you. Yes. One of the things that helps is definitely dancing. Music is just happy. It's movement. You don't have to hold your body. You don't have to use the shoulder. It's ponte un reggaeton, ponte lo que a ti te guste, un merengue típico, lo que sea. Pump up the volume, get the girls to come and dance with you, even your hubby, and just release with laughter. Laughter is the medicine for all. So you're going to have to find other things that are entertaining, moving, having fun while you're at it. When it becomes better, Payo was really good for me. Size, country heat. And I know that the Ultimate Reset also has like a whole stretching and moments of like, but sometimes you need to just jump a little bit, be happy. And music did it for me. It was kind of like my therapy, besides the walking, but I know that it gets cold now. And it's a lot of emotionally detaching yourself from. I think that we need to go through this because sometimes we're like, but I need to work out in order for me to be healthy, in order for me to lose weight.
And that was my mindset for sure. I
actuality,
thought that I could not lose weight if I didn't work out.
And that's how I lost 60 pounds. So when I had to stop working out, I was like, it's over for me. It is. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that, guess what? Results are 100% nutrition. Exercise is extra credit. It is extra credit. And I know it and I speak it with conviction because I lived it for a whole year. Doing all these things and not consistent, sporadically working out just because and whatever my body would be able to handle. So focus on that. Focus on the things that make you happy. It might not be exercise. It might be a hot bath. It might be going shopping for candles. I've done that. It's treating yourself for manicures, or actually you doing it yourself. Is finding your happy place. So if it's crafting, go back to that. If it's organizing closets, whatever it may be that is a good stress reliever for you, do it. Your girlfriends, speak with them, go hang out. There's so many other things, but I think that for the most part, you're going to be okay, but it's something that you're going to have to be aware and find your happy place.
And then this happened with 80-day obsession. I'm like, ah!
It happened.
Yeah, those are very good ideas.
With Shift Shop, I just couldn't.
Yeah, Mars couldn't do the Shift Shop.
I couldn't do Shift Shop. I was like, forget it. I can't.
So I love the fact that you guys are talking about this because I know I have had conversation with many of my clients talking about, I don't want you to focus on fitness. Here's why. The reason why you're in this group is because you want to become better. And obviously doing both has not worked in the past. So focusing on something and getting better at one thing first and then moving on to the next when you can handle it. And even if you're right now doing 80-day obsession and you feel like it's overwhelming and it's too much, then stop it. That's not your full commitment. Your full commitment right now is your nutrition. You want to get your nutrition on track. You want to be able to be in control of what you're eating. You want to be able to be in control of what you're prepping for your food, understanding how the meal plan works. Because here's the thing, 80% of our results are driven by what we eat. Period. 20%, if that, comes from what you move and how you do and how you move and work out. And this is where the mindset comes in. We like to think, because we've been conditioned to think, I was one of those.
You have to outwork the fork.
I'm going to work real hard. I'm going to do doubles. Like sometimes on a Saturday, I would even advise you guys to do this. I would say if you're going to go out and you're going to have fun and eat, make sure that the following day you double up on your cardio. Why? Because I thought you can outwork your fork, and it was wrong. You can't outwork your fork. If you fed your body the wrong way, you're going to have the extra calories. So learn to fuel your body the correct way. And that's why I'm adamant in this group to say that I'm not following the container system. I'm sticking to the water first, veggies most, and the formula that we have taught you. And I'm seeing a little bit of pushback on the scale. And it's just challenging my mind a little bit harder. Like I'm not seeing the numbers on the scale drop. But you know what I'm seeing? My ass is lifted. My muscles and my abs are toned. My inner thighs, they feel like rocks. So I know personally that my body is changing, and I'm okay with that. Granted, I've already met my goal weight. Like if I lose 5 pounds, awesome. But my goal
Want
weight,
to answer that?
I'm already there. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm focused on the meal plan that I trust it. And I trust it with all of my heart because I saw my sister drop it. And I have been doing it myself and I see it work. So
And
that's
also, if you are following the 80-day and you're still on weight loss mode, you have to prepare like there's no other. This week, I've hold down like if I am like on a mission, because I am. I am sticking to the program, To Be Mindset, with 80-day obsession, but I found myself hungry. I was at a point with leg day. It was too much. It's crazy. I am honest. I'm not going to tell you, oh no, it's been rainbows and sunshine. No, absolutely not. But what I've done is I've stepped back and I said, all right, where have you fallen? When we work out hard, like we've been doing, we feel that we can add a little bit more carbs, or let me nibble on this because, I'm just hungry. I went back to planning and journaling. Whatever I eat, I am writing down and I am planning for my day. And I'm making sure that I am drinking water like you would not believe. And I'm having those veggies that satisfy me, that are full, that keep me fuller for longer. So lettuce is not going to cut it for me right now. It's going to be on the side. But if you notice my plates, I've been bulking up on veggies like galore. So I'm going to go with the more hearty vegetables, because I'm going to feel more happy. And chances are that when you bulk up on the veggies, you're going to feel more satisfied throughout the day, and you're not going to feel like you can eat the world. You stay hydrated, and you already know that in 3 hours you're eating again. I'm like a child. Every 3 hours you will find me eating. The way that I do it is I spread my morning. I work out. I have my recovery. That pushes my breakfast to like 10, 11. From 11, I start my To Be Mindset meal, which is the yogurt usually with my berries or cereal. Yogurt's my BFF. It keeps me full like for 4-5 house. Then lunch, I pick up the kids around 2. I have my lunch, bulk of vegetables, my lean protein, and I enjoy my meals. Then snack, I'm having snack again. And then my dinner at 7:30 latest. Water, tea, gum, bed. I review my day, my feelings, how I'm doing, and I'm seeing progress. So it might not be a drop every single day because we have cortisol to deal with, which is stress level in our body. We are incorporating strenuous workouts. Our body is tired. We have to give it some grace and some time. So muscle retain, they're heavier. We retain water some days. And if you're PMSing how I've been, it's been like disastrous for me. No program, PMS, no meal plan. That I was like, oh man, convictions like galore, getting confused. So stick to the plan, but make sure that you're bulking up on water. Green tea twice a day, because green tea calms the hunger and the beast. So I started doing the things that I know that work for me. Find yours. That is your blueprint. No one else can find it, but those are the tips that I can share with you. So yes.
What veggies makes you fuller?
I love spaghetti squash. I love my zucchini.
I don't know if you guys have ever tried raw zucchini, but it's really, really good. I also tried jicama.
That's she's zucchini, spaghetti squash. Solo que tú me has visto esta semana, I had jicama as a snack.
Do you eat that raw?
Yeah. And zucchini raw, sliced like in a fry with cheese stick and mandarin. So good. Yeah, try it. It's very refreshing. The same as jicama. Turnip is very good. I bought Brussels sprouts. I'll be making Brussels sprouts.
The one que amargo nori daikon.
Oh, the daikon, that's good if you can't go to the restroom. That's like the radish family. It's a white thing. It looks like a carrot.
We make my mom eat that.
Yeah, that's medicinal.
What is it called?
Daikon. Daikon.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, just ask your produce guy. Become friends with them.
It's bitter, you said?
It's bitter, but
It's like a radish. It's like a
the
radish
radish, the
family.
radish family. But it's very good for your digestive system. The way I did it was I would do it as I would cut it in little chips.
Como medallions.
You know what you should have? Lentil soup for lunch, because lentils are filled with like yummy deliciousness. You're gonna feel full. It's warm. Carrots. You want to have things that are warm in the belly. I find that a lot of people are just stuck to lettuce, and lettuce is cool in summer when you're in the rush. But we need to mix things up. Like this week, make sure that every week you're incorporating new veggies. I'm gonna be making eggplant. If you haven't tried the mushroom cap pizzas,
I bought them because I'm gonna make it.
I'm
doing that for Sunday, by the way.
I dropped that the next day 2 pounds. That day I was legit. I drank over probably I don't know how many ounces of water, but that dinner was legit, and it was so good. I'm gonna try that same recipe, but with eggplant. It's warm, it's cheesy, it's saucy.
So I saw there's like three caps. So you just had 3 caps for dinner,
have 4 of them, and
you
I
have
felt
4.
like
So it's like
Okay.
About
So that would be veggies most because that's the
Veggies
vegetable.
most, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that too.
I
So you
wanted
just did the cap with pasta sauce and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wanted to add to the lentil soup. Lentil is your carb, so you can add as much vegetables as you want. So I know
fiber filled.
So for myself, I need to feel full. So I chop up spinach, I chop up kale, I chop up onions, I chop up carrots, and I add that into the lentil soup so that I feel that it's hefty.
It's hearty.
If I have like I'm having it, and then I'll put like shredded chicken, or I'll add like ground turkey to it, and it tastes like a mixture of like turkey chili but with lentils. You could do that with beans too.
And again, don't go hungry on 2B mindset if you're working out with 80-day obsession. Have your meal as plated as can be, right? You eat your plate and you're like, I can eat more. Have yourself another glass of water. Say, okay, let me have more vegetables, let me have more protein, and let me have a few more bites of that carb. See how you feel and take it from there. You guys need to learn about your body. Is it physical hunger or are you exhausted? I've learned recently now, because we're always learning, I cannot be exhausted. I become so cranky and the baby in me comes out. And what happens to Norris? She gravitates towards things that she should not be eating. And Elias can come to me with a cookie and I would have the cookie. PMS also plays. But be cautious with those things. Sometimes it's not really that you're hungry physically. It's everything else that's happening. You're sore. You're tired. You're working out for longer. You're like, why not? I've worked so hard. But it's not going to be with food that you're going to treat yourself. Just share.
Any tips for what is Sunday? The football thing? What is it?
We
Any
can
tips?
talk about that. Guess who's hosting? My husband is a football fanatic. I am not a football lover. I've never been. I've known him for 14 years. We've been married for 10. And it's been my compromise. Love him to death. So I will be hosting Super Bowl. It's a long event. It's filled with, even me, I am a coach. That day is going to be pizza, chips, buffalo wings. Yeah, am I going to have my cauliflower pizza? Absolutely. Are the other people having that? They're going to look at me like if I had 10 heads. The point is, plan ahead. Eat according to your goals. Food is fuel. It's not entertainment. I think that it's so overrated. It's a freaking game. It's not a reason for us to eat for 6 hours straight, literally over tens of thousands of calories in one shot for a freaking game. Like, let's be real here. So get over the hype. Probably none of us here are like legit fans of football. If you are, kudos to you. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your players. Enjoy the scenery and the loudness of things. but let's get over the hype that we got to be eating while watching the game. So make sure you dress accordingly. Don't be going in there with no tights. Wear your fittest jeans that you feel the chicho popping. Oh yeah, I've done that. Tights and sweats are ruining our society. We need zippers and we need buttons. You want a tip? That's a tip forever. I'm sorry. No tights. Go, prep yourself. Go with your makeup. Feel pretty. Do what you got to do. Make sure that you eat your favorite foods.
Or maybe una faja.
Lo que tenga que ser, que le dé trabajo, que piensen, que no pueden respirar, that they can't breathe.
We can't wear faja. We gotta pee every 5 minutes.
All right, Wendy, that was nervous.
Wendy,
I wasn't a faja fan. We have to wear 2 fajas.
I have the fajas that don't require panties.
Oh my God.
All right, Unaris.
I've done the fajas, girl.
I was not into the fajas. She tried to get me into that.
I would wear one from the top and another one from the bottom.
I used to do the thing.
Cover it all up.
Thanks were for me, but she used to go galore on those. They were Colombian, I think. Like she was.
Yeah, that's what I used to use. I used to order them from Colombia.
She would pay like crazy amount of money. I'm like, oh hell no, I'd rather not eat. Let me get a pill. Anyway.
Yo vivía sumida. Por eso my before pictures I don't look that fat, but it was because I had all those fats in me.
Dress accordingly. Plan ahead. Get over the hype of the football. Nobody likes the football game. I know I'll be hosting. I have to be happy. I have to be the hostess with the mostest. I will be grabbing onto sparkling water with lime because I am not letting go of my 70. It's going to be 21 days on Monday. I'm not cutting the process down for no football. So I'm going in with that mentality. I've had it before. You've had all the foods that are going to be there. You've been exposed to them before. You know how they taste. My suggestion to you is see it and keep on moving. No, that is not serving you any. And if you have one, chances are you'll have more. So I'm not going to pervert my palate. I'd rather not. That's my best suggestion. Sometimes when I'll just have one, it ends up being the whole bag because it's just me.
Did you say tights and what are ruining society?
And jogger.
And what?
Oh, I'm fine.
Tights and sweatpants.
I find that tights and sweatpants are ruining society because we don't have a measure of how we are extending ourselves. And the shirts nowadays are now being very flowy. Señores, we know how to cover up. Like I was una gordita bien sassy, and I've always been sassy. Like you can't take that away from me. So when you go to these events and you're in public, you want to make sure that you go the tighter possible. So when you sit, you feel like, oh, wait, I have goals to meet. That buffalo wing ain't going to make it for me. Talk to yourself. Oh, Perilla, we're working for our summer body. That chicken wing ain't going to get you there. And then what happens is you're going to eat that on Sunday and think of Monday when you weigh in. Is it really worth a 4-pound weight gain after you've been stressing yourself out all week? I know my ass is sore. I cannot be the only one. So you're making progress. Don't take yourself 10 steps back. You've been there. You've done that. Don't self-sabotage. So eat your favorite meals. You're going to see me post. I'm going to be engaging in the group. You guys need to abuse of our group. I still continue to do so. Guys, one of the reasons why I love my job of being a coach, thank you so much, is that I've been able to do this for 5 years, stay down on my weight, continue to work on myself, continue to progress, not seek perfection, but I need you guys to hold me accountable. I don't want to show up some days. On Sunday, the old Norris would have liked a slice or 2 of pizza, but now I know better. And now I have you guys to show, like, no, we can do this. But I do it because I have you guys to lean on. And I don't think you guys abuse of us enough. You need to go back in that group and say, yo, this is hard. Take a snap. I could do this. Pray for me. Prayers are needed.
It's true.
Reach out.
I said no to the Bavarian donuts today.
No es fácil, señora. We're saying no every single day, but guess what? Everything is a sacrifice. The sacrifice of now or the sacrifice of later. You can have your pizza. I'm not telling you that you don't have to. You can own your choice. If you want that slice, have it. Own it, but know that every decision you make comes with a sacrifice and it will determine your future.
Wendy, ¿no fuiste tú que te comiste un dulce de coco?
I know.
¿No fuiste tú? ¿Quién fue que se comió un dulce de coco? Fue Liz. Fue Elizabeth.
So I don't know if I'm making sense of it.
Pero vaya le supo bueno.
And you own it. You own it. Es el momento que yo me como mi pizza regular because there's certain foods que son mías. Pero yo decido cuándo. Right now, I'm not allowed to because I'm working too hard. Too hard with Miss Autumn and her freaking bands and sliders. No.
Hasta tiriquito me da.
Me da pique con ella. Y ella se cree que qué. No, I'm going to get my transformation.
Listen. She
Listen.
has issues with
Photoshop, que ella hace esa vaina. Es un Photoshop.
Ella tiene una venganza en contra de la gente con narga porque ella quiere narga.
Y nosotras, that we
I'm
have
like,
booty.
there's parts, hay parte de mi nalga que yo no sabía que existían. So yesterday I was like, oh my God. I sat down and I was like, I can't get up.
It's a total body workout because I'm actually, Diana, it's not a good workout. You feel it all in your upper body. She does a lot of plank positions that I find myself like, all right, no, it's easy. Anyway, plan ahead. Sunday's just one day. Don't make one event ruin your whole life. And chances are, if we're all living and we're still part of family and life and friends, we're always going to have a festivity. We're always going to have a celebration. Every single month, every weekend, there's either a baby shower, a bridal shower, a wedding, someone's getting married. I don't know. There's always a reason to be eating. We need to get over the hype. Let's enjoy conversation. Make sure that you can go and have a friend. If you don't, sometimes it's only men and they're loud. Get on the phone, like I said, and start looking for inspiration. Have a quote that will trigger, all right, stay on track. Play with your, like, it's all mindset. It's all setting yourself up for success and knowing that it's just a day. You've been there, done that. It hasn't given you any results, and that's it.
I have a question.
Okay.
Sorry. The pepperoni those pepperoni that the video has, where can you get them?
Trader Joe's has them. I've seen them.
The little ones?
Mm-hmm. You can also do turkey bacon. I know it sounds weird, but you're looking at me weird.
It's going to give it the same feel.
No, they have the same, just turkey bacon, the regular bacon?
Yeah, and cut it. I've done that for Brussels sprouts. Like, I've tried everything to eat veggies. If one slice of bacon, real bacon, makes you have a whole bag of Brussels sprouts, go with the one slice of bacon and have your Brussels sprouts.
That recipe is up on Fixate as well. So
I did that. I've done that. Little appetizers, maple syrup and bacon with Brussels sprouts.
Somebody was going to say something before.
Yeah, no, one thing that helps me that I notice about myself when I'm at things like that I would say like, oh, let me just take a couple of these and then I'll be good. But then you end up taking more. So now what I do is like I serve myself and serve my food, and that way I'm satisfied, I'm like full or whatever, and then I don't keep picking, and that way I know how much food I had, because then instead of picking, I don't know how much food I ate. So just serve yourself a plate, like serve your food, eat it, and you're done.
That's good too. Like, go with your meal plan. Don't start from beginning to end, just snacking, because it just becomes habit. It's not even for hunger. It's not for anything. It's just for entertainment. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but when you're there, you're going to realize, it's true. Like, what's the hype about eating so much junk for a game? Why can't we enjoy the game? The same things with movie theaters. You know that was the hardest part for me? We're movie fanatics in this home. And the ability for me to sit down and watch a movie in the beginning of my journey last year gave me hives. I was so accustomed to have popcorn and milk duds or raisin nuts as I watched the movie that when I had to let go of it, I was having a moment. And how I was able to detach myself from that was guess what? Keep your jaw busy, chew gum, or hold a cup of hot tea. Because it's really not that I needed the popcorn. It was just a habit of having something while I was watching a movie, sitting down for 3 hours. What was the point of it? No, sir. It's those shifts that then you look back and you're like, wow.
I see Maritza here. Maritza,
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just listen all the nice tips in here. It's so good to hear and take the experience. That's my first time in this conversation because I
Oh,
missed
love it.
that.
Welcome.
Yeah,
How,
yeah.
are your spirits a little bit more lifted? You're okay?
Yes, yes. We actually went to the doctor today with my sister, so it's not as bad as we thought. So it's gonna be okay.
Oh, God.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
news. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Good.
it is, it's triple, so we're gonna do what we had to do. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Hi,
Stay
Mari.
strong and know that we're here to
Hi.
support you, okay?
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I posted my weigh in, so far I've been losing 10 pounds.
Where?
I thought that I'd lose more, but until I get a new scale, I this is the real one. So the one that I had before was gonna,
I
but
love
I'm glad.
how greedy we become with the scale.
I know, I love it. I was telling Janil about it. I said, oh my God, this is so cute. Yeah.
We
That's awesome.
become
I'm
that's
proud of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's so good to see all the recipes because for me it's hard because I have a long hours. My day is full. I work in Stamford, Connecticut, so I have to drive an hour and I come back late in another hour. So just to I started to make the habit to make sure that I bring everything with me to the office. So that way I don't, cheat in nothing. So you guys been very helpful because all the recipes and ideas and new ideas that I see it in the group.
That's awesome. Now, when have you found you were having issues with Shakeology, feeling that it was a little bit too sweet? Have you been able to mask the flavor at night with your dinner?
Well, I'm using it more at night now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I put all the, spinach, kale, celery, all the greens that I can put it. So I also put what else did I put? The cinnamon. I also put ginger on it. So it's
Ginger is
not,
a very good thing, honestly, guys. I'm
yeah.
learning to love
I
ginger.
need to buy the actual ginger. I use
Yes, that's the one that I got. I got it for Trader Joe's, like an organic
yeah,
one. So
ginger and turmeric.
you only need like a little pieces just to give it a flavor because it was too sweet in the morning for me. And it was disgusting. I guess sick, and with all the taste in a day. Oh. But it's working better for me at nighttime. And I actually have some rapes banana that I'm gonna try to do the muffins.
You're gonna
Yeah.
love the muffins. Oh my god, they were awesome.
You
One,
like them?
I,
Yes, I
I
did.
one question. How late can I? Because, like, for example, today I got here close to 9 o'clock. I did have a late lunch, like at the time that I posted, because I work for home today since I was in the hospital with my sister. So I got here late. I had my lunch, and then by the time that I finished, that I turned my computer off, it was almost 9 o'clock, and I don't want to miss the group meeting. So how late can I have the shake? Because
Go
this is
make
what
your shake. I think that I don't want you to skip meals, and I think the rule of thumb is usually 3 hours before bedtime. You shouldn't really be eating. But I find that with this meal plan, it's not good to go to sleep hungry or to
okay.
skip a meal. Put us on mute and go make your shake with water and come right back.
Okay,
Para que no
perfect.
te
Yeah,
cueste
I
sin
was.
hambre.
Can I? Hello. Yeah, I was gonna ask her. When she makes it, that she was finding it sweet on top of all the vegetables. Were you using anything that wasn't water?
No, she was finding it sweet without the vegetables. She was having it in the morning, and then if she would have,
But she was still making it with water.
yes,
Yes.
ni con café se le quitaba lo dulce. She doesn't drink any type of sugar. So we worked it through.
Which one are you having?
Vanilla, the oddest thing.
Regular?
Her taste buds. If she doesn't eat sugar, her taste buds picks up on the little
Or
bit.
the vegan or
Chocolate
Just because
better.
I had the vanilla
I
vegan,
find
but
that the vegan,
yes, the vanilla vegan is the one that I have.
The best.
I'm
vegan is
very weird because I'm the sweetest. I love desserts, but when it comes to sweet drinks, I cannot. But when I'm telling you, I cannot
Wow.
have it.
God bless.
I can eat
I
anything.
agree. I was having the same problem with I when I switched to the vegan, I can only have it with water because I find it too sweet. Como que
That's
empala,
why
if
I fell
I
in love with
cannot
the
have
vanilla
fruit,
vegan because it's sweet.
and
Like
I'm
that's
you
like,
why
I
said,
can
if I
eat
had
that
fruit.
for dinner.
that's my dinner
But
every night.
drink the
chocolate.
chocolate one, the vegan chocolate.
see,
Esa
this
sí
is
es mala. Digo, no mala. O sea.
this is why it's good to, number one, work with people, and number two, listen to other people's stories, because coming from a sweet tooth, a sugar addict, for
Yep.
her to tell me that she finds Shakeology sweet, I'm like, "Tu estás loca?"
Yeah.
To me,
I never heard that. It's
the
true.
reason why I like Shakeology is because
Yep.
it's sweet. But we worked it through, and she was open to trying it for like at night with the vegetables, and she'll even add, like, ella me dijo que le iba a meter celery y pepino a la batida para que se le
Let me
quite
tell
lo
you que sí.
dulce.
Y es buena
Yeah.
también.
And
María,
I
es
was
buena,
like,
sí.
See, I was like, no,
And
I
let me
can't.
tell you something. I'll take you to the bathroom. Pónganle celery a esa batida. Celery con pepino.
Yeah, that's what I do. Listen, I put celery, I put
Sube.
pepino, I put green apple.
Ella
I
no,
put,
apple no, en la noche no me le ponga apple. That's a carb.
oh, okay. But I was
If you
putting
want it a little creamier, try a
no.
little piece of avocado. It works.
Okay.
you did avocado with
For those
yours.
that
I'm
like
like,
avocado.
I love avocados.
I did it for my husband actually. Yes.
Muy
And I mean for
interesante.
him I did literally half a small avocado, but you could do like a quart. Remember, I do it with water. So depending on when I'm having it, how late or earlier, I feel like it depends what I add to it. But a quarter avocado with, I don't use bananas. I find that it will be too sweet. I cannot have it with bananas. Plus, I don't like having really bananas with my shake. But avocado makes it creamy. I was actually gonna suggest to you, Nivis, when she makes her ice cream Shakeology, you might wanna try that instead of a banana. You'll be
I am going
surprised.
to take you up on the offer
Try it.
very soon, coming to you. Porque
You
eso sí
have
soy
to.
yo,
It
buena
makes
para
it
hacer mi
creamy.
receta. Ahora, don't follow my advice because yo como hasta rayo.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
The other day,
Ladies, how you guys doing?
let me just be quiet.
Yeah. Anyone else want to chat? How are you guys doing? Come on. Any highlights, any tips? What have you learned? Any aha moments? I know that this journey brings up a lot of things in our mind. We have to literally see a lot of things come up and deal with it because we're not soothing ourselves with food anymore. So it's a different journey for sure.
I have a question. Can you have the shake 2 times a day if you want to replace your meal 2 times, or no?
If you have to, but I find that food is so lovely and awesome that you don't want to make that custom because you want to eat. You want to
Is it
chew.
bad if you do that, or
I've
It's
done
not
it.
horrible if you need to. Like if you're traveling, I know when I've traveled and some days my stomach is just not up for it. Like I went to Dominican Republic with the family and my body was just clean out of like all the foods. And I got to DR and I spent a day or two just on Shakeology to cleanse myself, kind of like my body needed it. Do I recommend it? Not every day. No.
I see that you guys like when you have it when you do the exercise, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you guys in the 80 days obsession, but before you go to do the exercise, what are you taking? Because I see somebody that taking the shade.
Energizer, mija. Eso es lo mejor.
Hello.
Oh.
Lady Lynn, tú le dejas saber. You tell her.
Because then I see then after the workout, then you have your regular breakfast, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay,
If not, recover.
So just so that you know, like for example, before I think anyone who wants to have a good workout, you take Energize, which is the yellow powder that I call it like my mom crack. I call it, some days it's my unicorn power. Sometimes it's my pixie dust. It makes miracles happen. Since the first time I tried it, I've never stopped. So basically it's 1 scoop to 4 ounces. And on days when you feel like there's a truck on top of you, you drink 2 scoops and 4 ounces and you go to work. It makes you go it makes you go to the bathroom within those 15 minutes. And then you feel like a tingling sensation que automáticamente you got to go jump and do something. Like, and then what it does is it kind of holds your attention span throughout the workout so that you have more stamina and you can have more endurance. Okay. So it kind of like keeps you focused. And the good thing is you don't feel a crash. Like it's not something that is going to bring your energy up high and it's going to drop it.
I used to drink those before.
You're going to feel normal afterwards. Like you're going to feel normally tired or normally finished. But it is a miracle worker. At least that's how I consider it.
Are you guys eating before a workout or no?
I know.
I tested it.
Well, never did. I didn't.
I tested it and I told Lady Ling, me and her were like going about it. And I honestly, I was going to throw up. I can't. And I couldn't. So I said, look, this is working for me. Why change it? So I've kept to it. And
even if it was like an hour before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And even for the post-workout, like, you know how some days it tells you to do the post-workout with the fruit? I'm going to say that the days that I do a full hour workout, I will add the fruit to the post-workout. But if like today it was 30 minutes, I didn't have the fruit. I just had recover. So I'm learning to listen to my body. Does it need it? Does it not? And I go from there. But honestly, I'm feeling very good. I'm not missing it. So just so that you know, Maritza, that's what it is.
Okay, good. Okay.
I've been on Soupy Mindset. I haven't swayed.
Notice you don't even have you have Recover though, right?
I have Recover, but Recover, it's okay if you do a strenuous workout. Like Alana is all for it. But where I don't fall into is that I need to, I don't know, I'm good.
Okay.
I just want to say something about for trying out the Energize for the first time. I got it as a discount, so it was a no-brainer to get it combined with the Recover to start it.
I know that's why mine is not arriving because
so I'm not a caffeine person. I don't drink coffee. I have to have it very light for the smell, for the just I can skip it. I'm so I was the whole caffeine or like thinking maybe I'll feel jittery. I don't drink coffee. I don't. Which is probably why Unitas can drink 2 scoops. But I started with half just to see. And the most I've had is 1. And yeah, like on the strenuous days. And the most I feel is I sometimes have to touch my ears. Like I feel a little tingle, but I have to admit, for someone who doesn't drink coffee or caffeine at all, like in any other way, it does not make me feel uncomfortable or like I feel like the rest of me, which is something I was like, I don't want to feel like anxious or feel,
the heart palpitations is what I was afraid of because I used to do one before that it was crazy. Like literally.
I have not felt that either.
I had pills.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel that either. Everybody's different.
I landed in the hospital one day.
But I'm sticking with.
Oh my God.
No, I never tried those things. I'm a scary cat. So just to give you my insight, I mean, I'm trying it. I think it's helping me, but I don't feel weird. I don't,
That and focused energy. If
but
you
I'm
guys
not going crazy. I haven't started.
are suffering from like in the morning, kind of like of having that energy to kind of get you through the midday, focused energy for me has been a saving grace on those days that I'm just
Bless
exhausted.
you, sweetie. God bless you.
That's the Shakeology boost. Not for someone like you, Anisi, if you don't like coffee, but for me, some days that's my
I'm
go-to.
gonna try that focus.
Focused energy. Yeah.
No, I don't need it. And I think Maggie is on here.
Maggie's rocking, and I'm just looking at her scale. I'm just waiting for 250 so I can jump.
Yes, I am on, and I'm working very hard to achieve it. I had a lot of setbacks, but I learned my lesson. But I'm determined to get this weight off and feel better, and I'm really changing my mind, which for me is extremely emotional, which is really probably the biggest eye-opening thing, a part of my journey. So I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you.
So I'm excited. I know, guys, one of the things that we're planning, and I just want to share with you, is that for May, we want to do a meetup, and we're gonna, have Norris wear her cape, and hopefully we can all come with our capes. For those of us who are local, and we'll do a virtual Zoom for our Floridians, because I know we have mostly Florida here. I know that Cynthia and Sonia are from Florida. Maggie is from Connecticut. And
can you guys meet up and like do that? That would be so cool. And then we can like do a live with our I can imagine.
Where is Mary?
Who's in Connecticut? Who's in Connecticut?
Pero Connecticut está cerca de New York.
I am.
Oh, and what part in Connecticut?
I'm in Fairfield.
Oh, because I'm 10 hours a day in Stamford, Connecticut every day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not too far from me.
Okay.
But we could still have our meetup, guys.
Yes,
like it.
Definitely. Yes, yeah.
So we're thinking of doing something like a meetup with our capes for May. All right. So just keep that in your mind. And Wendy, you're Queens, right? New York?
I'm in Long Island.
Yes, and you're rocking it too. Your scale is like coming down every day, like 4 ounces, 8 ounces every day, right?
It's small steps, but it's okay as long as it's not going up.
It adds up, and actually, it's gonna come a point, and guys, be ready for it. There's gonna be the 0.2 every single day, but if you add that up, it shows up later on. Trust me. It's annoying because we're on a mission. I get it, but it adds up.
So all I have to say is I'm very proud, and I thank you all for trusting Norris, for trusting me, for being on this journey with us, for showing up, for allowing us to like call on you when you're not posting your scales. Because there's the thing, guys, we know that when you're not posting your food is because you're not eating it. When you're not posting your scales is because you're not proud of it. And something happens up here when you do those actions. It's almost like I'm here. And granted, Norris and I, we're not, grading you on it. We're not going to give you a pass or a fail on it. This is your journey. We're here to support you. And we're here because we're proof that it works if you put your effort into it. And we don't want to guide you into the wrong way. We want to make sure that you see success. And if something is not working, reach out, reach up, talk to us. I love that Marisa texted me. She's like, please call me. I can't stand this sweet shake. And I was happy to give her a call and problem solve. But if you stick yourself alone and you just watch on demand, or you watch the packet, or you watch your food and you don't do anything, then it's not going to get you the results you really want. And then you're going to think that this doesn't work. It works. But we got to get together and butt heads and disagree sometimes, but get results.
Yep.
All right. So I love you to the moon and back. And we shall be seeing each other tomorrow, bright and early. Que Dios nos ayude.
I need energy.
You're on your own. No, I'm just
Give
kidding.
her some.
You know what happened? What had happened was people bought the bundle like Unisi, which is good. You enjoyed the sale. Pero me dejaron sin mi Energize. Tan back order. Yo tengo esa vaina HD. Oh, yo no puedo vivir sin eso.
Yo tengo uno extra, yo te puedo dar, pero no mucho.
Pues resuelve.
A mí no me hace nada
You need
eso.
to stop having.
Mi
She
amiga.
has 2 scoops every day. You only need one.
Yo son 2 scoops que yo le pongo ahí. Pra, pra.
Miren, ustedes no quieren saber, yo hago 2
También.
scoops con focused energy.
Algunos días sí, eso sí es verdad, que nadie
Oh
la
my
soporta.
God.
Ay,
Y
no,
yo
pero
parezco
ustedes se pasan ya.
eléctrica.
Se pasaron ustedes.
No,
Sherry,
Focused
have
energy.
these-
No, yo quiero hacer ejercicio un día contigo con focused energy y energy.
whoever's going
¿Cuál
to
de las
Coach
dos va
Summit,
primero?
whoever goes to Coach Summit or to those long days, you'll understand. To energize, focus energy.
I'm not even going to go there.
Why
But
not?
yes,
My alarm is
necessary.
for 5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Go to sleep.
Váyase a acostar que yo me voy a dormir también.
Yes, I'm going
Yo estoy en mi
straight to
PJs, check it
bed.
out.
Straight to bed.
I love you a latte.
That's why I was late.
Good night, good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Salud, bye.
Salud.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.